Big as the what? Big as the Super Bowl.
Broadcasting from Radio Row inside the Mandalay Bay Convention Center in Las Vegas, Nevada. You are tuned into Sideline Sports Talk Networks, the W Show on 100.1 FM, Kansas City. Brought to you by Stockman Law Firm, the Soul of Santa, the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum, Golden Gate Funeral and Cremation Services, Gates Barbecue, Positivity Water, Soiree Steak and Oyster House, the Wright Tally Tax Preparation, Dillard's Zona Rosa, KC We Spin 360, Derek Thomas Neil Smith III and Long Foundation, Phenomenal Kids Child Care Learning Center, XC Fright Studio Plush, Sierra Fonseca, hairstylist in New York Life.
Oh, Mandalay Bay Convention Center is where we are. A lot of guests have been coming through. We had another young guest joining us. Ian Brock, how you doing, man?
I'm doing excellent. I cannot complain at all. How y'all doing?
Good.
Young entrepreneur, man. What brings you to Radio Row?
I was in town earlier hosting Justin Reed's event, his coding event, kids learning how to code to build beats.
Yeah.
That was an amazing experience. Mr. Blanco came and performed for the kids, so that was awesome. And I'm just here, trying to share the mission, try to spread the word, and meet some new interesting people as well.
Yeah.
Now talk about you got Dream Hustle Code.
Yes,
talk
sir.
about that.
So Dream Hustle Code is the organization that I co-founded, and what we do is bring computer science, financial literacy, as well as leadership development to kids who are underrepresented in tech. So let me ask you this: when it comes to kids who are Black and brown, what would you say the first things they want to become, or what industries do they want to go in? What would you say?
It's always entertainment.
Sports, entertainment. All right, cool. So it always has something to do with sports, entertainment, maybe social media. But no kid envisions themselves being in technology or financial literacy because they don't see people who look like them.
Right.
So our motto is, if you can see it, you can be it. So what we've been working for the past, decade now is focus on how can we bring experiences that give kids a bigger vision for the future, but also show people who look like them and people they can relate to inspire them to go in those fields.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Just talk about the coding and teaching kids this, though, because a lot of kids, you can tell them and you can show them, but then actually like getting hands-on.
Right. So, it's more so about the mindset.
Okay.
One of the first things we found is that most kids just don't believe. You got kids coming from the hood. A lot of times there have been negative thoughts put in their heads. So it's trying to dispel those negative thoughts, convince them to believe in themselves, and then learn to overcome adversity. But once we get past that, it's fun. It's all good vibes,
Man.
I'm only 19, so I love top shit. They're like my little bros, little sisters. So
it's
always fun.
So who put you on this path here? Who was the one that helped you, get rid of those negative thoughts and all of that?
First off, it was God. I wouldn't be here without him. The man above, all the opportunities put into me are given to me, opening doors, closing doors, and protecting me. That's first and foremost my parents. It's number two. They trained me well since day one. Like, they had me reading books like Think and Grow Rich when I was like 6.
Oh yeah.
Had me listening to motivational speeches like from Eric Thomas, Joel Osteen, Bishop T.D. Jakes, all those people when I was 4. And it really it was my ability to recognize that the best things in life are on the other side of fear. Because I used to be scary as a kid, right? I was like, as a kid, I was short. I want to go to the NBA. I'm only 5'7". So I was afraid of making mistakes, afraid of how other people might have viewed me. But then I understood that if you just do it, once you step into it and become the person you're supposed to be, that's when you'll really feel fulfilled and be able to experience the amazing things that come with being in life.
Facts.
Now, is this your first Radio Row then?
It's my first Radio Row. Second time being at the Super Bowl.
Okay, so Vegas, obviously big scene. Walking in, what was your first impression of Radio Row?
It's big.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily so starstruck because I've been blessed to interview people like Miss Oprah Winfrey, Steve Harvey, Nick Cannon, Kyrie Irving, Derrick Rose, and a bunch of other people. But it's just big.
Yeah.
It's a lot of space.
Yes.
A lot. So I'm from Chicago, so I'm used to the convention center downtown. But they got sections. This is one big old building. You got the whole strip basically locked off.
Yeah.
So it's fun. And plus my grandparents stay in Vegas, so I'm in Vegas all the time. But
Gotcha.
this is different being down here. You feel me?
Yeah. And then how was the event today? They were making beats, doing a little music and all that. Did you get to make one?
Oh, I didn't make one. No.
Yeah.
I'm not in music. I know what good music sounds like, but making it is a different thing.
No.
But these kids are talented.
Yeah.
Juniors, seniors, especially young ladies, they're just, I don't know how they made these beats in one day.
Yeah.
It sounded like almost full production beats that you hear on SoundCloud or on YouTube. And so that was amazing. We had the little kids, 3rd through 5th grade, coming in to support. I was giving out gift cards and throwing wristbands, and they were yelling like
Oh,
crazy.
That's dope.
So, but yeah, it was an overall great experience. Justin's parents were there as well, so we got a chance to interact with them. But overall, the kids loved it. They said they were just appreciative of like having events like that, because most people don't go to schools like that to have events, and the fact that we were there in person, I feel like made a difference.
Yeah.
And you said you know good music. Usher's performing the halftime show. Can you give us your all-time favorite Usher song? And maybe even a beat off of it.
I'm gonna be
Couple
completely
bars.
honest. I'm young, bro.
Too young.
Yeah, like all right. So if you play the song, I'm like, oh, I know that. But like, I'm not good with names. I know how to catch a beat though.
Yeah.
So, but Usher, I know. I'm trying to think. Nah, you lost me. All right, we live on the. I'm sorry, people.
Nah,
I'm
you
sorry,
good.
people.
So let me ask you this.
I'm only 19.
Let me ask you. You got to know this. What was Usher doing at 7:00?
Don't ask me that.
That's what I'm saying. He's a little too young.
Cruising
in
the streets. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
You know that.
I know. I'm
Now that-
disappointed.
Tomato,
I'm disappointed in my
tomato,
people.
tomato.
His parents
I'm
probably
sorry.
met when that song came out.
Probably.
So you know, we got to remember that. So who are you listening to now? Like what kind of music you
Y'all
rocking
gonna
with?
look at me like I'm crazy because
No.
I'm young though. So
No.
all right. Here's what I listen to now. So my favorite artist is Lil Uzi Vert from
Okay.
Philly. Shout out
Yeah.
Uzi. Another one is NBA YoungBoy. I'm
Ah,
sorry.
yeah. we
Toxic.
good.
I've been listening to YoungBoy since 2017. So like
Favorite young boy song?
I want to say Lonely Child. Let me see. Let me think.
I like that one.
Case Talk is decent. I'm trying to think. I got it on my mind. Yeah, what's that song called? A lot of. We just gonna say that one right
Okay.
there. I don't know
Okay.
the name, but I know the chorus.
Okay.
Yeah.
I told you I'm not good with names.
Yeah.
I'm good with bars. But what else? Lil Durk. I'm from Chicago. Love Durk. Shout out
Of course.
Herb too. G Herbo. Interview him. Great guy. And I've been listening. Oh, you gonna like this one? Brent Faiyaz and Future. I love
Oh,
those two.
yep,
Yeah,
yep.
Brent, that's my go-to. You know what I'm saying? You need a little
Yeah,
vibe,
yeah.
play some Brent, maybe
Chill
a little
vibes.
bit of toxicity.
Yep.
Go ahead, play some Future.
Yeah.
Good mix.
And I like this one artist named Claire Lassonde. She's from Europe, I think she is.
Really?
She makes great R&B music, and I enjoy that.
I'm gonna
So
have to look her up.
Yeah, she's
I'm
pretty
in UK R&B, so we have to check that out.
she don't sound like she's from the UK though.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Pink Panthers too. I like her too. She's pretty good.
She's decent.
She's solid.
Yeah.
She's solid.
Heck yeah.
But she sounds like she American. I didn't know she was from the UK or
Yeah.
from Europe. But
No, they do a good job of hiding that accent in the songs.
absolutely.
So it's a big game on Sunday. Who are you going with?
Okay, so all right, my guy Justin is on the Chiefs.
Of course.
Right.
Of course.
Right. The Niners, they got the opportunity to come back and finish what they couldn't do the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be honest, Pat Mahomes, he just too good, bro.
Thank you. Thank you.
When I saw them play the Ravens,
Mm-hmm.
he was just so calm under pressure.
Right.
Like they say pressure busts pipes or creates diamonds. He
Right.
been a diamond. And it's like,
Right.
even though they didn't score in the second half, it was just like he wasn't making those crucial mistakes
Yep.
that would
Mhm.
cost him the game. I'm like, wow. So he been there and he ain't gonna
Yeah,
he
yeah.
ain't backing down.
For
So
sure.
the Chiefs, they gonna pull it out.
Good answer.
They gonna probably pull it out. But yeah, so Pat, man, he too tough. Tough.
Way too tough.
Good answer.
How can our viewers find you?
So yeah, you can follow all of our work at dreamhustlecode.com for more information, learn about our programs in person, virtual. We also do work in the schools, so we're
Okay.
vendors in New York, LAUSD, and Chicago too.
Okay.
But also tap in on Instagram, Ian__Brock, also Ian Michael Brock on all platforms, and follow Dream Hustle Code for the movement. Cause we got a lot of big events coming up this year,
Cool.
virtual and in person. So
Heck yeah.
excited.
Appreciate you giving us some of your time.
Thank you.
Thank
so
you,
much.
thank you.
That's
Nah,
Ian
thank you,
Brock.
man.
We'll have
Yeah.
more guests lined up coming up soon.
I appreciate y'all.
Go ahead, say it then. Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Big as the what? Big as the Super Bowl.
Broadcasting from Radio Row inside the Mandalay Bay Convention Center in Las Vegas, Nevada. You are tuned into Sideline Sports Talk Networks, the W Show on 100.1 FM, Kansas City. Brought to you by Stockman Law Firm, the Soul of Santa, the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum, Golden Gate Funeral and Cremation Services, Gates Barbecue, Positivity Water, Soiree Steak and Oyster House, the Wright County Tax Preparation, Dillard's Zona Rosa, KC Wheat Spin 360, Derek Thomas Neil Smith III and Long Foundation, Phenomenal Kids Child Care Learning Center, XC Fright Studio Plush, Sierra Fonseca, hairstylists in New York